then when I was like entering high school, I remember starting to like find music for myself, like indie music and stuff that like I like had discovered and that I really liked. And I remember listening to it with headphones. I remember one of my favorite albums of all time is Torches by Foster the People. Like, and Foster the People was my favorite band. But when I was first discovering them, I remember listening to that album like with headphones, and I was like driving around with my mom, and I remember hearing a song, and it felt so different because sometimes we like hear things, but we don't really like listen to things. So I remember like being able to hear like all of the different elements, like, and being able to take like each thing and like being so amazed by like, oh, all of these like different variables are coming together and becoming a song. And it was like mind blowing to me. And I just thought it was so, so cool. And so, when I was, I think 13 or 14, I was 12 turning 13, my dad bought me a bass guitar. So he got me that. And then my older brother, he had already had a guitar and he was like writing music at this time. So we started to like jam together. And then I have twin brothers, and one of them plays drums and the other one plays keyboard.
Wow.
And then I have my younger brother, the baby, he likes writing, and like he likes rap and like
so
stuff like that. So
everyone's into music.
Everybody. Yeah. So we would write songs, or we would like do covers of songs and stuff like that. And it was so fun, and it was so like fulfilling. And it was something that I really, really liked. But it's kind of like what you were talking about earlier with sometimes people don't like realize like how talented they are, or, you know, what they can do. I feel like for a long time I was very insecure about like my abilities and like my talents. So I never really like pursued anything more than like it being like a hobby as far as like playing goes. So I just enjoy like liking a song a lot and being like, I'm gonna learn this song on bass and play along to it. So that's like the extent of like my playing goes. But live music is really special. It's like one of my favorite things ever. Like it's very, I feel like, euphoric experience to like hear something and then see it live, and then like see it be performed and everything. I've been to so many shows. I probably have seen like well over like 50 or more like artists. Like
that's crazy.
Going to a lot of shows, and then festivals too. So yeah, huge part of my life. Really passionate about music. I like making playlists too. So if you want a playlist, yeah, for sure.
What are some of your favorite concerts that you've been to?
So one of my first concerts ever, I don't count it as my first concert because I used to be like a nanny / like babysitter when I was in high school, and I used to take care of like these group of girls for two different families, and their moms asked me to like accompany them in taking them to like a Taylor Swift concert.
Whoa.
That was the first concert I've ever been to.
That's a good gig.
Yeah, right. And she was like, I'll pay you. I just need you to like help me like take care of them, because there was going to be like 6 girls running around at the Staples Center.
Yeah.
But even though I wasn't like a Taylor Swift fan, like I was like, this production is crazy. Oh, yeah. Like the sound is crazy. Swift show.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Which one did you go to?
Red Tour.
Yes, me too.
You too. Okay. Yeah.
That was crazy. I don't know if you were at the Staples Center.
I was at Staples Center. Maybe we were at the same concert.
Imagine. Yeah. Oh my God. That would be crazy. I think I was like 14 or 15. I was probably like 15 at the time. And
we definitely went to the same concert. Yeah, I mean, we probably did, unless she had multiple shows there. But I broke the bank in high school to take my high school girlfriend.
It was so expensive. Yeah, I remember, crazy. And we got like pretty decent seats because the family I would babysit for, like they could afford it, and they were just like gave me a free ticket just to like go with them.
Probably like a $300 ticket.
Yeah.
But
it was so cool, and it was like she utilized like the whole stage, and like she's like, I don't know, I even not as a fan, like you can't help but like not like, or you can't help but appreciate like everything that went into that. So I went to, that was technically my first show. My second show, or like the show that like I bought tickets for, that I waited in line for, and that I saw, was this band called Two Door Cinema Club.
Yeah, Two Door Cinema Club. I love Two Door.
I love Two Door, and they were so good. And I remember just being so happy. I went with my best friend and my brother, and like after the show ended, we were like on this like high of like life. We were just like so happy, and it felt so good. And then we had like post-concert depression. We were just like, I want to go back, and that was really cool. I've seen Foster the People like an embarrassingly amount of times.
Really?
Like I've seen them like 12 times or
Oh my
something
gosh.
crazy. Yeah.
But they're your favorite band.
They're my favorite band. The last time I saw them was in November last year.
Okay.
And they were touring their Torches album, so it was like 10 years. So
Is
it was
Torches the Pumped Up Kicks album?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was really cool. I'm like blanking on all the concerts that I've been to. I went to Life is Beautiful, which is a pretty cool festival. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's in Vegas. It's like 3 days. I was able to see like Death Cab for Cutie and like Tyler and Arcade Fire. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
I saw Arcade Fire at the Forum, and that was like so rad. They were amazing. And then I've seen Paramore, and like
I'd love to see Paramore.
It's a lot. I'm really grateful. I've been intentional about like I don't mind splurging because it's a great experience.
Yeah.
You know, you could spend like $100 or $200 on like clothes or accessories or something like whatever, but I feel like it's so worth it to like put it towards like a good experience that you're gonna remember forever.
I agree.
So I will like splurge when it comes to concerts. But yeah, so I've been to a lot of shows. I've never been to like Coachella or anything like that. I think that would be a really cool experience, but
yeah,
I don't know how I feel about like camping in the desert and all that stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, that seems like a lot. I've never been to a festival, but the festivals you've been to, you've liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I've only been to like 2. One was like a day long. The other one was like a weekend. So they were, I think, more of like the chill festivals because some of them can get like pretty crazy from what I've heard.
Yeah. How was Tyler? I'd love to see Tyler.
Tyler was like just as hype as you would expect him to
Really?
be. And the crowd was really good too. Like the crowd was like super energetic and excited. So I feel like that makes all the difference.
Yeah. How long ago was it that you saw him?
That was 2018.
Okay. So Flower Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Igor wasn't out yet. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Flower Boy was great. I loved that album.
Flower Boy was so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a lot of shows like that. But yeah, being in the crowd, and I think it's just like an energy thing, like the atmosphere, the environment, like the people. I always meet people at concerts because I'm like such a fangirl that I'm the type of person to go hours early and like wait in line, and you end up meeting just so many people. It's a great way to connect. I've met some of my best friends through like shows and music and stuff. So it's just another like very like universally like appreciated and loved thing. Like music has been and always will be like something like just so like irreplaceable and like beautiful.